Hi, this is Darcy. Welcome to Nevermind, I'll Ask Myself. For so many years, I've been trying to explain myself so that I might be better understood. And at some point, it just flew into my head. I was like, never mind, I'll ask myself. And that's where the seeds of it were born, which is so cool. And it's like, never mind is that place that says, I get it. Outside of me has a lot of opinions, a lot of ideas, sees things a certain way, may come from an amazing knowledge base. Awesome. All respect. And also, there is a experience of turning inward. There's an experience of getting to know myself deeply, all of ourselves, getting to know ourselves really deeply, and that being a really avid, exciting place to be in conversation. And that conversation that we can have with ourselves about all different types of things that come up in our life is what this is all about. It is so helpful. It is so supportive to ask and talk with mentors and teachers and good friends and family members and all the things that support us in having a wider gaze and new perspectives on our lives. I love that so much. I surround myself with amazing, wise, wonderful people and get all of that kind of reflection. And let's also balance it with what we know of ourselves. And the fact that this is kind of an odd conversation, I find that to be one of the most bizarre things about this whole endeavor. When I more or less stumbled upon the reality that if we're talking about building anything in our life, creating anything in our life, whether that's a business or our family or a relationship, whatever it might be, building more, abundance, we often are looking to the experts out there. We might get a great book about it. We might take a class on it. We'll talk with others about it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. But what's the whole point of that? The whole point of that is so that we can learn about it ourselves and then integrate it with what we know to be true about our life, our skills, our gifts, our way of doing something. And so we get to become experts about us, about our own way of doing it. So never mind, I'll ask myself, is about that conversation because it's all a conversation. This is what's so cool. All the different themes and subject matter that's been coming to me that we can talk about here, whether it's intuition or money or business or creativity, all of those awesome things. It's like when we're outside looking at those things, we have a certain perspective. And then when we're inside, getting to know them as relationships and our way of relating with something is included in that process, it becomes so much different, so much richer. And then the results are so much better because they come from inside of you. So this is what I want to say. Relationship is the cornerstone. It's the foundation. It's the hub of the wheel. All right. We're going to create relationship with something. And then from there, all else flows. And relationships involves things, right? Like we know, like in order to be in say a partner or love relationship, it's a dare. It's a risk. You got to put your heart out there and that's scary, right? Understood. So there is absolutely a layer of vulnerability in this that does not go unnoticed, right? So acknowledgement, right? That's here. And then with that sense of vulnerability comes a possibility of an intimacy, an actual knowing of oneself and a knowing of another aspect of life. Again, whether that's creativity or intuition or business or money or whatever different thing we might put into it, there's that aspect of getting to know it more deeply. So there's the vulnerability, there's the intimacy, and with those things come a building of trust. And once we trust ourselves more deeply and trust these other aspects of life that we're working with, when we have a level of trust in them, I have found the game rapidly changes. The game of your life and your way of creating within it. It changes because how can it not? Relationships change things. When you're in relationship with something or someone, life changes. you have a deeper, richer perspective. So we're going to just be experimenting and playing with these ideas over the course of this show, podcast, all the things. And we're going to have some fun with it, because why not? Because also, just the fact that it's a sort of novel concept to be like in relationship with money, in relationship with your business, versus strategizing about it or financially planning around it or whatever. The fact that it's rather novel, that our doorway into greater success or happiness around these different aspects, the fact that relationship with it from like the getting to know it from the inside is sort of different, I think that gets to be examined. Like, why in the world wouldn't we be taught from a very young age that we get to be in relationship with all of life? We actually are in relationship with all of life. We know everything is interconnected. We know that we all exist within a much greater web than any of our cognitive minds can fully encompass or understand. And so with that sense of the interconnectedness of all things, we then see that all of the threads of those connections are relationships. And us taking a more empowered role to become aware of, understand, and nurture the threads of those relationships, that's within our ability to do. And so why wouldn't we? We're the ones creating our business. We're the ones creating our relationships with other people, or the ones in our lives who we love. We're the ones in the driver's seat creating those in our own lives. So let's also be aware of those relationships that we can nurture, tend, and take good care of. I mean, isn't this cool? Isn't this literally so cool? Us relational people, whether we're super sensitive, whether we're creatives and creators and artists and healers in some way, whether we're strongly on an entrepreneurial route and building things from scratch in our work and in our livelihood, no matter what form that creation comes from, it's our lives we're in an active role of creating. And so I propose we place relationships and the relationships we have between ourselves and any of these aspects of what we're creating, we put the relationship with that thing in the center. It's one of the centered pieces that we are curious about and that we work to become functional and harmonious with. And so when we say, never mind, I'll ask myself, it's saying thank you to all the books, all the ways of doing it, all the teachings and all the mentorship that is possible out there around all these different things that are helping us to create our life. Cool. Thank you. And also at this moment, never mind all that. I'll ask myself. Thank you so much for being here with me for this conversation in Nevermind, I'll Ask Myself. If you'd like to connect more, you can go to my website, darcysky.com, and you can become part of my newsletter community where I'll keep you posted on upcoming programs and events. And also, if you'd like to reach me directly, you can do so at darcy@darcysky.com. I offer private programs and things like foundation months. If you would like to hold something that you're creating and you want to hold it like the living being that it is and get to know it, I can help create that container with you. All my best. Thank you so much for being here with me. Until next time, take care.